welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and today
we're gonna start kind of a new series kind of thing. I say new series because I'm gonna make its own playlist. And it's all about opinions. It's gonna be like an opinion series. And I got inspired by this by an Inside the Magic article that had an opt-ed, and it said, "When will Disneyland open Avengers Campus?" And I wanted to kind of touch on that subject as well. When will Disneyland open Avengers Campus, and how should Disneyland open Avengers Campus? And this has actually really nothing to do about when the park's opening. Like, this is not gonna be like a, let's say the park opens next month. Well, Avengers Campus will open next month if it's done. It'll be kind of like a really how and when should they open the Avengers Campus? Because this land, the main draw of it, obviously is not the Spider-Man attraction. The main draw potentially is the Easter egg attraction, but that's in a few years. The main draw of this second phase, and I say second phase because the Imagineers in 2017 that phase one really of the Avengers Campus was Guardians Galaxy Mission Breakout, and phase two kind of is this main land. So that's what I'm saying phase two. Phase three I call the East ticket, even though even the Imagineers, Disney Parks body, they say that's phase two. I say it's phase three. Because my Marvel Land, because they were teasing an Avengers roller coaster, Avengers ride, at the Guardians Galaxy Mission Breakout opening. So, anyway, I'm going to call it phase two. You guys can call it whatever you want. But, when the main portion of Avengers Campus opens, meet and greets. You have the Spider-Man Web Singers attraction, the Spider-Man stunt show or / extended meet and greet, a Doctor Strange show, Hank Pym's Brewery, and the Avengers gift shop. We have the Web Singers gift shop, but the Avengers, like the Avengers headquarters gift shop with the Quinjet is. I mean, in the early plans, they said that was gonna be a gift, maybe a small gift shop. The way it's looking like right now, maybe it'll just be a facade to take pictures, or for again, this the Captain America and the Taskmaster, Black Widow, Captain America stunt show, but I'm not sure. But either way, as you see, most of that stuff, about 90% of stuff that I said was meet and greets. Obviously, if the land would open, let's say the park, theoretically, again, there's no, as of this posting, or this video, which is Sunday, October 18th, there's no official opening date for the Disneyland Resort. But let's just say it opens next month or December, right? Let's say it happens. Obviously, it'd have to open at 25% capacity. And you can't do really meet and greets. You have to do socially distanced meet and greets and character interactions. So that right there kind of, it doesn't really maximize the profits for Disney. Let's just take the 25% capacity. You have to make reservations and have a 25% capacity. You want to open, the whole point of opening the land is to have millions or thousands of guests, eventually millions over a year or two, come and enjoy it. But so you're capping, and obviously they want to come enjoy it, and you buy food at the Hank Pym Brewery and buy the spider bots and all that stuff at the gift shop and come buy it. But the whole point is to draw more guests into your park to raise attendance, right? With an attendance cap of 25%, you can't really raise attendance or increase attendance because that's going against the entire point of the attendance cap. So that right there automatically kind of dings the land, or the prospects of opening the land soon, or to maximize profit, opening the land soon. And by the way, I definitely love this land open as soon as possible, but I'm just trying to be like realistic about it. And again, that article on Inside the Magic kind of made me think about this a bit more. So again, 25% capacity does not bode well for the opening of Avengers Campus, at least, and I'd say in early 2021 or whenever the park opens. I feel like the capacity has to be at least 50%, which is kind of near normal. I think I read somewhere that parks unless of course reach entire capacity. Usually about 67%, 60 to 70% capacity on busy days, and then if they stop letting people in, then like they're near 100% capacity. But 25% probably won't cut it. Again, shows. Shows are things where people gather around to see, hundreds of people gather around to see a show. And this time period, you can't have hundreds of people gather around to see robotic Spider-Man stunt hop around, above the roofs of Avengers campus. Or you can't have groups of people gather around to see Black Widow and Captain America fight Taskmaster. That goes against everything everything that the reopening protocols would call for. Doctor Strange show, depending on, you probably can do that. You can, because it has its own area. You can do what Tokyo Disneyland is doing in some of the other theme parks around the world, and put each guest in a box. It'd be like kind of like the Jedi Training Academy. So each child or guest can stand in their own little box, 6 feet apart from one another, and do magic. That you can do. But for the shows, you definitely can't do those because a whole bunch of people again will be gathering around to see. It's not the biggest land in the world, so it's not like you can have that box idea extend out for the shows, because then you'd be blocking the courtyard, which is the main pathway between Mission Breakout and the parade route. You'd be blocking that main pathway of Avengers Campus, so you can't really watch shows there. Or have people stand in like social distance boxes to watch shows, because there's no room for that. It wasn't designed with that in mind. So, shows are out, meet and greets are out. So, is it even possible, or would it even be feasible financially for Disneyland to open this land in the first 6 months or so of whenever the park opens? Or should they wait for a vaccine, COVID levels get more manageable? Or should they do what I'm proposing as part, and again, this is completely an opinion piece, and please feel free to leave your comments below on what you guys think you should do, either these options that I'm presenting or something that you want to suggest. But I say open the land partially. Now, there's 2 options for open land partially. You can open just the Spider-Man ride, just a single ride. Open the Spider-Man ride, the gift shop, Spider-Man ride and the gift shop together, and just the gift shop. Other gift shops will be open anyway in the park, so that's fine. But you can just open basically the Spider-Man section of the land. Use Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, again, with the socially distanced boxes, and maybe you have to make a reservation to get into the show for a certain showtime. And Hank Pym, the brewery, because again, that's just a restaurant. Or you can just do the Spider-Man ride, and then the shows and the restaurants and the shops at whatever capacity, whatever county they're in. I assume, I heard whatever tier is in, that's what the restaurant and retail will follow, so they'll follow those guidelines. I think that's a fair compromise. If you just open up a ride, even if you keep the shops closed, you just open up a ride, it won't attract nearly the attendance or amount of people, I think, than opening up the entire land, everything at once. So especially for some things you can't even do, like the shows and everything. You can't even do that. So I think Disney should just open up the Spider-Man ride and the gift shop, even leave potentially Hank Pym. That's a pretty big spot though, and they even have a spot for outdoor dining. So maybe probably I'd say it's Spider-Man ride, the gift shop, and the microbrewery. But leave the Doctor Strange, all shows and meet and greets closed for now. I feel like that way, especially that way, about 66% of the partially open land would have, or partially open new land, new portions of land, taking away Mission Breakout, would have money-making opportunities, meaning people want to buy stuff from the gift shop, people want to buy food and drink from the brewery, so they'd be making some revenue. The only non-revenue generator would be operating the ride. If you put the shows and everything in there, then there'd be a whole bunch of non-revenue generators you have to spend money on cast members to do the show, spend money on the stuntronic character, and everything. So, I think opening up a nice partial solution to opening Avengers Campus, which is nearly done. In the last construction update, just a few weeks, potentially even a month ago now, it was nearly done. So it's no question about the completion of it. But the real question is how do you open it? And I think opening up the two money making opportunities, which is the microbrewery and the gift shop and the Spider-Man ride, would do it. Even if they think that's gonna be too much, it's hard to imagine them opening up the Spider-Man ride, especially without the gift shop there, because they definitely want people to spend money, especially if they're gonna attract more people to the park to check out the new ride. They definitely want them to spend money on some food, drinks, and merchandise. So I feel like they would open basically everything else besides the shows. Then when there's a vaccine or when COVID cases get under control, then I can easily see them putting the shows back in like an instant. And that actually could really work out for them because they can have like an initial boost. Pass holders and existing ticket holders and maybe some new local ticket holders for to see the ride and get some merch and food from the land. And then when international tourists and tourism starts to pick up again, and even just from Northern California, because that's very far, it's like 8 hours up north, and Nevada, and when people start traveling between different states more, they can have like a second grand opening of the land, or like an official grand opening of the land, with the introduction of the Spider-Man meet and greet and stunt show, and the Taskmaster, Black Widow, Captain America show. And I think it can provide yet another attendance boost. So Disney, that way Disney can have like a double attendance boost, and I like it. I think that's actually what they'll do. And I wouldn't mind. I'd rather have a partially open land than a no land. Shows later when everything's kind of safe to do so, and when the park's been operating for a few months, and then ride right now with some cool merchandise and cool food opportunities. And again, that way Disney gets their money for opening a new portion of the land, a portion of the land, and can cover those operating costs of the Spider-Man attraction. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you have anything you'd like me to discuss on the opinion series, any type of theme park related content from any theme park on the planet, and could be with operations, could be again like how to open new lands, could be let's say Magic Mountain or anything Disneyland, what should replace Tomorrowland, or what ride should go, what ride should stay, should they update some rides, any type of thing you'd like me to talk about on my new opinion series, let me know in the comments below, and I will go ahead and talk about whatever you guys post, whatever you comment below, and let me know what you guys think about this situation and how they should open Avengers Campus. I hope you did like the video. If you did like the video, subscribe, definitely subscribe, but give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and have a fantastic day.